What's going on YouTube? In this video, I'll be exploring Gros Morne National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. I'll be summiting Gros Morne Mountain, exploring rugged coastlines, walking on the Earth's mantle, and taking a boat tour through an insane freshwater fjord. See it all through my eyes, GoPro footage captured on a solo journey. An authentic, unfiltered adventure, one unforgettable moment at a time. My journey starts in my hometown of Washington, D.C., heading north to Montreal before heading on to a small regional airport in a town known as Deer Lake. What was supposed to be a straightforward trip quickly turned into an adventure of its own. We were on the runway, seconds away from takeoff when the flight attendants started moving with a sense of urgency. Passengers began smelling smoke, and a slight haze started to fill the cabin. As I looked out the window, I saw the fire department racing down the runway towards us. It was clear that something was seriously wrong. Oh man. This is what happens when you don't put your phone on airplane mode. It was the middle of August and the plane was sitting on the hot tarmac, eventually losing power.
We did receive a smoke.
Jesus. Just lost power.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, it's the captain speaking. We did receive an indication of smoke. We are isolating the issue. We have the fire department here as a precaution. They are going to do a heat check on the aircraft. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened and follow the indications provided by the flight attendants. Thank you for your cooperation.
Close the curtain on us.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, it's the captain again. The fire department is finalizing their final checks, and once that's complete, we'll be towed to the gate. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, it's the captain speaking again. Pardon, mesdames et messieurs du poste de pilotage, le commandant qui parle encore. Le département de feu sont en train de terminer leur vérification.
Now we're getting taxied back. Fire trucks are back.
After a 4-hour delay, we were luckily switched to a new aircraft.
On flight number 2.
Eventually I was airborne, leaving the chaos behind and finally on my way to Gros Morne. I couldn't help to think about the unpredictable journey ahead.
About to land in Deer Lake. It's dark out. What was that?
Did you rent a car?
Yeah, and I gave him a call earlier to let him know I was going to be a little bit late.
Yeah.
You're right, there's not much to it.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're going off very far anyway.
No, I'll save that for when I'm in the mountains.
Yeah.
Here at Deer Lake.
Despite the rocky start, I knew the beauty of Gros Morne would be worth every challenge.
Alright, I just flew into probably the smallest airport I've ever flown into. Maybe a couple football fields long. Got my rental car. Everybody I've met is so incredibly nice. I mean, people even offered me to follow them into Rocky Harbor. You don't get kindness like this in the big city all the time. I am at the hostel. This is the inside. I gotta be quiet because everybody's sleeping. This is my room. Interesting. I'm going to go hike Gros Morne Mountain tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Morning, how are you? Good. Just I'm from Virginia, so I'm not used to seeing all the Tim Hortons stuff in here. Briefly had a wave of anxiety hit me. It's just a little bit of a culture shock just being this far away from home and being in such an unfamiliar place, but feeling a little bit better now, and I'm just gonna try to start moving. All right, here we are. I don't think we're gonna do this one right here. Kind of looks like a deflated balloon on a string. All right, Gros Morne Mountain, 10.6 miles. We're supposed to gain 2,600 feet. This trail is
filled with beautiful birch and spruce trees. I'm only 2 minutes in and I love it so far. Jeez, can you guys hear that river? Sounds gnarly. That's what I'm going for right there. Just massive cliffs. It's like the Appalachian Mountains and the Rocky Mountains had a baby. Got some really sweet views of a big cascading waterfall and Gros Morne Mountain right behind it. Birch tree. You can find that wood in Minecraft. All this moss is wild. I woke up around 8 o'clock, which is 6:30 back at home. Newfoundland actually has its own time zone. It's an hour and 30 minutes ahead of Eastern Standard Time. Got a little bridge up here. Holy cow. There's a ton of mist coming off the rocks. Getting like major Jurassic Park vibes. I cannot wait to start climbing that thing. I gotta go up this chute right here. Wow. Caution, do not proceed if you cannot see the top of Gros Morne or weather conditions are deteriorating. Well, I can see the top of it, so let's get after it. Gotta go all the way up there. Getting there. A lot of rocks to climb up. Got another trail marker right here. It just says to go straight up. Another trail sign. Oh my god. This last little stretch is a bitch. Oh my god. And the wind is picking up. I mean, this is just crazy looking. I'm just gonna keep following these trail markers because I think it goes up a little bit more. Just the terrain of this mountain. I've never seen anything like it. See the coast over there? I think that's the bay right there. Oh, I see a sign. Geological marker. That's crazy. Very unique. Just don't see a lot of places that look like this. Now it kind of looks like the Appalachian Mountains, the Rocky Mountains, and the hills of Ireland all had a baby together. I love the Newfoundland accent. It sounds very Irish. Wind died down over here. That's probably why there's more vegetation. It's not getting just bombarded by wind. To the left of me, got these massive cliffs with the waterfalls. On the right side of me, top of Gros Morne Mountain. Kind of wish I had this going all the way down, but that rock scramble up was really cool. Now I'm walking down this big ass staircase. It's one of the coolest landscapes I've ever seen. There's a waterfall out there that's freaking awesome looking. What a beautiful view that is. Can't get over that one. Getting back down towards the bottom. Such an awesome hike. I'm so glad I did this. Gros Morne National Park. 1 minute you're going through stuff like this. Next minute you're walking up on things like that. Wow. You guys filling up your water? No. Okay. I just had another chat with my Newfoundland friends. I keep saying Newfoundland. Finding out now, it's not Newfoundland. They kept laughing at me when I was saying it like that. It's Newfoundland. It is exactly how it looks. Yeah, I guess it all depends on the dialect.
But yeah, very nice people. The two girls I was walking with, they gave me a lot of good insights, how they feel about this place and how they feel about living here. It's funny, I asked them if they ever been to the States. They went to Florida one time to go to Disney World. And I thought that was kind of funny. Everybody loves Disney World. Just stopped and chatted with two other folks for a little bit. Absolutely amazing how friendly and down to earth these people are. So that's what I climbed earlier. Gros Morne Mountain. Totally unreal. Now I'm ready for a relaxing evening on the booze cruise. Some guy I was talking to back there, he was saying the top of Gros Morne Mountain is an Arctic environment. So you'll see things like snow hares up there and ptarmigan. I think I'm gonna have to come back here and check it out again. Major bummer. Just found out my booze cruise was canceled. All right, that's the end of Gros Morne Mountain. Unbelievably awesome. I have no words. Unbelievably awesome is not good enough. That was one of the coolest things I've ever done. So now I'm thinking maybe I'll go find like a moose burger or something. I just asked the host at the hostel if he had any suggestions for a moose burger. He's sending me to this place called Buoy and Arrow. All right, I just got to the Buoy and Arrow, little place. So I'm gonna get right there, moose burger. Coast is absolutely gorgeous. That's beautiful. And it looks like there's a little place to pull over, a little lighthouse or something. Now I'm at this place called Lobster Cove Head. It looks like there's a lot of places to walk around over here. I'm gonna go check out this little trail down here. It's a little loop that wraps down near the water. Going back up to the lighthouse now. Wow. 2 little chairs for me and myself. That is ridiculous. Like, just look at that. It's like it keeps getting better and better. I don't understand. You got some more hidden chairs back here. Spotted something back here. A bunch of metal. I don't know what that was for. Where they had radio these signal flags. Got the Canadian flag flying proud. Well, there's the lighthouse. It's awesome. You also got a geological survey marker too. Man, I wish I could go inside. That'd be really cool. I'm gonna hop in a bell, throw the paddle away. Look at these little crazy mice. What is it? Oh my god. Oh my god, what the fuck is this thing? It's got like a long nose. I don't like those. Whatever that is, I don't like them. That little mouse was so cute. He had like a super long nose. Kind of looked like Mr. Snuffleupagus. Smaller. Got another set of stairs going down to the water. Everybody always likes a beach stroll. It's like somebody built a little fort or something over here. We're gonna go investigate. Definitely some sort of fort. I don't know what for or if there's anybody in there, but we will see. I don't think I'm gonna get all up in there. Maybe I will get up in here. Anybody in there? Hello, hello? Anybody in here? Okay. I'm a little too big for this one. I don't know if that was made for kids or what. I'm in the driftwood shelter. This is so cool. This place is just full of surprises. Oh look, they even got a Sharpie here. Might as well, right? There we go. Let's put this back where I found it. That's pretty dang cool. It's a little hesitant to go over there. See, where I'm from, some guy would be living in there that you don't want to mess with. And I think this is the last spot that I haven't been to yet. Doesn't get much better than that. Ahead of you is the massive gorge of western Brook Pond, carved by glaciers from the ancient rock of the Long Range Mountains. During the last ice age, glaciers flowed off the Long Range Plateau. So it would freeze like this, melt, it would dry up like that. Now there's just a big pond sitting in the middle of that giant gorge right there. And I'm going to be taking a boat tour here on Saturday. That sunset's looking sweet. And look at this. Another set of chairs just for me, and I'm the only one at this pull-off. Thumbs up from Snail Trail Outdoors. I think I saw another trail over here. No way. There's a shipwreck down here. The SS Effie, I think that's how you say it. And luckily all were saved, including a baby sent ashore in a mail bag. Time has eroded her hull, but the story of the SS Effie lives on in local folklore. That's incredible. Yeah, it looks like you can see part of the boat right there. The remains of the SS Effie. I think that's how you say it. It's hard to believe that everybody survived that shipwreck. Got a baby back to shore in a mail bag. That's crazy. It's a beautiful sunset behind me. Got some more pieces scattered over here. Alright, I think I'm gonna get back up on those chairs and set my GoPro up to catch the sunset right now. Back in the hostel now. I think I might get ready for bed. Alright, day 2. Today's another action-packed day. To the left of me is Gros Morne Mountain. That's what I hiked yesterday. Got the Gros Morne sign right here. Woohoo! It smells so good outside. It smells like one of those evergreen forest Christmassy type candles. That is definitely the Earth's mantle up there. You can just see the contrast between the orangish rust color versus the green spruce trees. Just made a quick stop inside the Discovery Center. Learn a little bit more about the geology before I get to the Tablelands later this afternoon. So where I'm heading first is called the Green Gardens. It's just really odd seeing all that rust orangey color and all this green. We're at the Green Gardens now. 9.5 kilometers, 3 to 4 hours. I'm gonna try to get it done in an hour and a half, so I have time to get to the Tablelands. So I'm not sure if this part in particular is part of the Tablelands, but the Tablelands is actually the Earth's mantle. You're walking on something that's usually miles underground. A lot of downhill. If there's any advice I can give my viewers, don't listen to what anybody else tells you. Chances are they don't know what they're doing just as much as you do. If you got a gut feeling, just go for it. It's gonna work out. Oh man, this is gonna be all uphill on the way back. Another thing that I like that the locals do, nobody says goodbye or take care. They all say, see ya. I love that. Wow. So from my understanding, these big rock formations, they were made from lava coming up out of the ocean floor millions of years ago. Whoa. Got another little driftwood shelter right here. Green Garden Fort, please do not break or harm in any way. That's cool. Behind me you got the Gulf of St. Lawrence, and to my left on this side, you got some big towering cliffs. The rocks here are so pretty too. It's like almost like the river rocks I would see in Montana. A lot of different colored blues and grays. Then you get all this stuff, some sort of like kelp or seaweed. It's kind of stinky. That is awesome right there. River flowing right back into the Gulf right here. Oh,
beautiful. Came from all the way over there. Oh God. Oh God, this seaweed smells horrible. Those Sour Patch Kids taste so good. Kind of want to get up on that little sea spire. I think I could definitely walk over there. Wow. Right up against the volcanic rock, next to the Gulf of St. Lawrence. This is awesome. Got all this driftwood piled up on the beach. People keep making little forts out of it. Time to go back up the stairs. Oh yeah. Got a lot of this on the way back. I mean, most people either go to the beach or they go to the mountains. Here you get a little bit of both. This weird type of ferns that are red on the bottom side and then green on top. This is pretty neat looking. Way out in the distance, you can see the Lobster Cove Head Lighthouse. That's where I was yesterday evening. This is awesome. Off to probably the most anticipated location of this entire trip. Walking on the Earth's mantle at the Tablelands. Definitely gonna need some water when I get back to the car. Maybe a Tim Hortons granola bar too. About to say goodbye to the water for now. All right, we're at the Tablelands now. In this spot is where two tectonic plates collided, pushed the Earth's mantle straight up from under the ground. And soon I'll be walking on what is usually under about 40 miles below the Earth's crust. There's not a lot of other places in the world like this, which is what makes Gros Morne so special. Not a lot grows here. There's a few plants in particular, and one's actually a carnivorous plant. It traps things like flies, and that's how it gets its nutrients. It's called a pitcher plant. Now the landscape's starting to look a lot different. We're about to get right into the middle of it up here. Way over there you can see Gros Morne Mountain. That's what I climbed up yesterday. The closer I get, the more crazy it's looking. Really putting into perspective how freaking big it is. This is insane. Then we got this nice long boardwalk leading up to a lookout point. I'm gonna keep going, try to get further in here, maybe get up on those cliffs up there. Looks like something you'd see in Arizona. This is wild. So right now I'm walking on the Earth's mantle. And you can see just how dark the inside of the rocks are. So my plan is just follow this creek all the way up there, see where it takes me. It's starting to look like another planet. And you got a lot of junipers that are surviving around here. They're real close to the ground and they can kind of withstand the wind, but there's not much else out here. You got a few spruce trees that are trying to make it, but struggling just a bit. This looks so insane, I have no words. I see some other folks now, a little bit ahead of me.
Don't fall in the water, don't fall in the water.
This is the carnivorous pitcher plant. I actually think the bugs get trapped in here and it kind of looks like a pitcher. They eat them for their nutrients. Because this soil here is very nutrient poor. They gotta eat the bugs instead. I thought it was gonna be really hot through here, but nah, super windy. Uh-oh. There goes one of my shoes. So this is what happens when tectonic plates collide. You get something crazy like this. It's feeling wild. I've never seen anything like this before. This looks like freaking Mars. This is a little sketchy though. Rock slide would not be cool right now. That's incredible. Pretty pitcher plant right there. And I am really far from where I started. Here it is, the Tablelands. And I thought I would see some other people up here, but it looks like it's just me. I'm about 3 miles in, so I'm gonna turn around, give myself enough time to get back and get some dinner. This is such a cool place. Can't be careless here, especially when you're by yourself. You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. And then one day you find 10 years have gone behind you. No one told you where to run. You missed the starting gun. Next time, I'm going all the way up. Earthquake, rock slide. There's an earthquake or a rock slide and I die here. It's just how I went out, I guess. I'm not dead yet. Ooh, almost died right there. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. God sarcasm in the classroom. Kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. The shadows are coming over the Tablelands. And the more and more I look at these rocks, the more I notice just how peculiar they are. There's a lot of different variations of them. That's a cool one. It's another crazy looking one right there. I'd like to get to the top of this view right up here so I can see Gros Morne Mountain. All right, so the wind's pretty bad up here. Nothing new. Oh yeah, there she is. That's Gros Morne Mountain right there. And then you got the outskirts of the Tablelands in front of me. This is nuts. I don't want to blow away. Give me down. Oh, slippery. Rock slide, earthquake. Oh, no. Let's get out of the wind, shall we? I was just all the way up there. Now I'm back. Could easily do a week in this place. If not 2 weeks, probably more. It's a big island. Probably do a month here. The more you get into it, the more mysteries you find. It's an incredible place for people who want to explore and find new things. So I'm not going to bore you with the walk back. Already seen most of the Tablelands. Finally back at the car. Oh, I'm sorry. Ow. Ow. Ah. All right, I made a pit stop in Woody Point. Definitely a quiet little town. I think I'm gonna go here. The Merchant Warehouse, Retro Cafe and Wine Bar. Gordon Lightfoot playing in here. Just ate at the Merchant Warehouse. And I think this is a World War I memorial to the memory of the men of Bombay who laid down their lives in the Great War. It's a nice place. I can get used to this. Very laid back vibe. Everybody's really nice. Everybody wants to talk. Some sort of bird screaming behind me. I don't know what that is. This is for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Just beautiful mountains back there. Now I'm walking up on this cute little lighthouse right here. Heritage Lighthouse. Got some fishermen out here. Looks like you just caught one down there. I missed the sunset, but I'm just taking a nice coastal walk to end out this amazing day. What a beautiful way to end out the day. All right, I'm about to check out of my hostel for this trip. It's a good stay. Got some last things I want to do before I head back to the airport tonight. We are back. Another super windy day. So I guess they call it flashets, these things. And it's a Newfoundland term for a small pond in a marsh or bog. This is crazy. A little bit more information on the bog. The plants in here are like sponges and they hold many times its own weight in water and keeps the bog cold, acidic, low in oxygen, and it stops things from decaying. Almost 4 meters of peat has built up over the last 9,000 years. A thin layer of live plants sits on the top. Here we go. Got a boat coming by now. Got my ticket. Now I'm just waiting for the boat. Get ready to go on board. Super exciting. Hello.
Hi there.
You are going to get wet.
Right here?
The whole bow. You are in for a shower.
This is going to last about 5 minutes, then we'll bail.
I want to put this on YouTube, so I want as much action as I could get.
Where are you from, sir?
Virginia.
Several separate pieces.
I'm already soaked.
That's it. This is awesome. I got a flight later today too.
Got everybody coming down now. I'm from the Appalachian Mountains, so this is the very top of it, I think, right?
The beautiful western Brook Pond, also known as my office.
It's a pretty cool office.
The northeastern portion of the Appalachian Mountains. Again, my friends, that feature in front of you, that is what's known as a hanging valley. That's actually 700 meters tall.
At 600 meters or 1,900 feet above us.
Oh, I see.
That waterfall there to your right, my friends, that is known as Pissing Mare Falls. Here it is, my friends, the world famous Western Brook Gorge. Now this was later verified by schooner captains. Now diabase being volcanic, it is softer.
Got some good ones. Go! Turned into a party boat. Nice good look before I head out. Alright, so my tour guide was KJ Holland. That guy was the man. The coolest experience. Definitely recommend taking a tour here. I guess get ready to head back to the airport. And now I'm checking out this spot called Sandy Cove. And look at that, wow. The mountains going up and down this coast are just incredible. It's all from glaciers just carving them out, it's insane. Here we are coming up on the town of Cowhead. It's an interesting name for a town. I haven't seen any cows yet. It's a quiet little town. It almost is like giving Outer Banks vibes. The houses aren't on stilts, that's one big difference. And there's a restaurant right here. Oh, it says they have pizza. Oh, let's see what they got going on here. I just had a fantastic seafood chowder with a homemade roll and a couple beers. The thing about this food here is it's not like all processed and stuff, so you almost like eat a full meal and you still feel a little bit hungry. It's nice though, it doesn't make you feel bad or anything. I mean, I can see why the people here are so friendly and so happy. They're living in paradise. Every little corner of this place that I've had the opportunity to explore in the short amount of time I've been here, exceeded my expectations every single time. I can't say the same about a lot of other places. I would say above all, the people here are just, they're amazing. That's what makes this place so great. I have no words. I just cannot believe I had the opportunity to see this place and meet these people. It's just incredible. It really gives me a positive outlook on humanity. If you have the opportunity, you should definitely come here and check it out. From the time I got on the airplane in Montreal going to Deer Lake, the amount of love I felt from the people around me, I can't even explain it. I have no words for it. If you watch my channel, you know I'm a mountain guy. I love the mountains and I just love the outdoors, but I wish I got more videos of the interactions I had with people here because they're amazing. It makes me want to go meet new people, explore, gain new perspectives, reflect on reality, because that's what we're supposed to do as humans. That's what we're meant to do during our time here on Earth. If you're stuck in a rut and you're working too hard and you just feel like life's mundane, get out of it. If you have the opportunity, get out of it right now and go explore. It is worth it. 193,000, 1,000,000%. You can't even put a number on it. You won't regret it. I'll be completely honest, when I first got here, I was actually fine until about 2 in the morning. I was laying in bed and my stomach started hurting. And this happens to me every so often. It starts with a stomach ache and then I totally break out in hives, and it's like a nervous physical reaction I have. Barely got any sleep. The next morning I woke up and I was just like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, why am I here? That's what I kept saying in my head over and over again. Why am I here? Why am I here? Why did I come here? It's just one of those things, like when you really get out in an unfamiliar place, it doesn't happen to all people, but like some people, it'll hit you pretty hard. Even as much as I've traveled, it still happens to me. So if you experience something like that, just know it's normal and it will pass, and you will not regret making the decision to come out and explore. I can promise you that. All right, I'm back in Deer Lake and they even got a beach here. How freaking nice is that? This place has everything. I guess I'm just gonna sit on the beach for a minute and maybe grab something to eat and then drop off the rental car. I think this is the perfect way to end my first trip to Newfoundland. Sitting here at Deer Lake, chilling by the beach. I'm totally exhausted, but I think the filming will end here. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to Snail Trail Outdoors and stay tuned for more exciting outdoor content.